Now, this is somebody who's been wanting to debate with me for a while. I cooked Gohan and exposed him, marked him out. And ever since, Pokemon Master has kind of been following me around and begging me to mark his ass out again. I started doing that. He's afraid to speak, though. So in these videos, he doesn't use his vocal cords, I guess, because he's afraid of how he sounds. But he wants to continue contesting some of the undeniable proven things that I've shown you on this channel. And you guys know how I rock. I love the undeniable. There's no way for you to try to mark out the truth. You will not suppress the truth. So let me explain something to you. In this video, he says, here's the completed translation, the text beforehand, because I know the shorts will be controversial. And since I know there are still people who haven't actually understood how Gas and others from the Granola saga are weaker than Moro, Jiren, Broly, Goku, and MUI from the Moro saga. Now, this is directly fucking false, actually exposing that he don't know what the fuck he talking about. In fact, he knows that this isn't true, but he said it only because he was so mad that it was Goku's turn. Goku was getting emasculated. Goku fans was having to hear a whole lot from the Vegeta fans about how Vegeta came back for everything that he is owed and put Goku in his fucking place. One thing that I'm going to point out is proving this is literally just him being mad that Vegeta outdid Goku, so now he's willing to state that everybody from this arc is weaker than Jiren. He turned it into a, well, I like Jiren more than any of these guys, so I refuse to acknowledge that these guys are stronger. Jiren didn't have a Dragon Ball wish that narratively confirms he was stronger than everybody involved in the Tournament of Power. Moro didn't have that wish. Broly didn't have that wish. Some of these characters are actually included in the mathematics for when the wish was granted for Granola and Gas. That means that these characters were not used, or this element was not used to substantiate that characters like Jiren are stronger than characters like Granola and Gas. But the opposite is very much true. These guys had Dragon Ball wishes confirming they're stronger. Now, Jiren, you're not as strong as Goku. And Goku is included in the wish that was made. Okay? Ha! Moro, you lost to Goku, who continued to train and grew stronger, which Whis also confirms is the case. Goku is growing stronger. Yes. Okay? So you're comfortable with saying that somebody is stronger than these guys, even though they don't have a Dragon Ball wish stating that they're stronger than those guys. Those guys have a Dragon Ball wish stating that they're stronger than the others. And it still don't make sense to you. No, you're just refusing to accept it. You are such a Vegeta hater that him folding Goku up is enough for you to want to hate on an entire arc of characters, an entire multitude of characters that are deserving of more respect than niggas like Jiren, than niggas like Broly, than niggas like... You don't want to give them the credit because this means Goku loses. You thought of this mess to drag Goku all the way back, years worth. How many years did it take to go from the Tournament of Power to get to the Gas and Granola arc in real life? And your argument is that he doesn't catch up to that level of power until Vegeta tells him to evolve his Ultra Instinct. His Ultra Instinct wasn't evolved when he used it against Jiren, was it? It wasn't honed like it was when he fought Whis. Was it? When he was training with Maris? Was it? So Goku has had a bunch of training that has raised his level, that has raised his power, that has done things that, listen, they fused in order to fight Broly the first time. But the second time, a wish was made, not the second time they fought Broly, but a wish was made, making Gas, making Granola stronger than Broly. They did not fuse to fight them. So these characters are far stronger than the characters you talking about. They also explained that Goku has had a Dragon Ball wish helping him thrive all this time, and the nigga still ain't never defeated Vegeta. Keep that in mind. His King Kai training gave him the equivalent to several thousands of years of training. We gonna leave that where it's at though, and actually explain one thing. The MUI from the Granola and Moro arc is way superior to the MUI from the Jiren arc from the Tournament of Power. I'll also point to a certain point where Vegeta explains to Goku that in hindsight, the gulf of power between themselves and Jiren was baby steps. Okay, the advantage in physical strength and power that Jiren had over Goku and Vegeta was absolutely weak as hell in comparison to everything they fought after. And this is the reason why Vegeta tells Goku what he tells Goku about their strength not being that far removed from Jiren, but he was still getting on their ass because he had so much better control over the way that he used his power. However, this is nothing compared to anything that they dealt with afterward. Broly? Why don't you stop it? Now, what you're trying to tell me is that Goku has not grown at all since the Tournament of Power, but this is directly proven false. Whis actually explains that Goku has brought his MUI all the way up from the past. He is still basically at the bottom, and his journey has more than just MUI. But it's explaining that, yes, you have grown. He's gone into the room of spirit and time with Maris, okay? So the level of MUI that he used against Jiren is absolutely weak as hell in comparison to anything that he used after. I'll say that again. Now, remember, Vegeta surpasses UI Omen with Super Saiyan Blue evolution when he comes down and fights Moro, okay? Spirit Fission was helping. However, taking blows from a person that was able to drop out UI Omen Goku, okay? UI Omen Goku was dropped, and he wasn't weakened. He didn't have low stamina, Tournament of Power. No, this is full power UI Omen Goku, completely outdone by Super Saiyan Blue evolution. Now, when did you ever see that happen before? That clearly identifies a growth. Keep in mind, you're trying to make it seem like that version of Goku is stronger than the version of Goku that fights the strongest people in the universe. Goku states he got lucky when using MUI in a Tournament of Power. There is no way that his massive inexperience at that level was doing more than it was after he learned to activate it on his own. Now, Goku learning that there was a better way for him to use Ultra Instinct isn't that he was using Ultra Instinct. Was he using Ultra Instinct in that way in the Tournament of Power? I just figured out how to debunk you. Thank you. I just debunked you completely. Okay, Goku was not using true UI in the Tournament of Power. So this entire narrative that Goku never caught back up to the level of power he used in a Tournament of Power and that he only manages to do it when fighting Gas in the end is absolutely false, because true UI ain't what Goku is doing in a Tournament of Power. Goku is succeeding with that with base MUI. In fact, that MUI was less honed than any other version of MUI that we've ever seen him do. Or not version, but than any other specific time we've seen him use MUI afterward. Now, that's another thing that immediately debunks everything that you're trying to say. If Broly is stronger than the niggas from the Granola arc, then what the hell did the dragon do? Because the dragon specifies, giving the truth narratively, that yes, you are now stronger than everyone except Beerus and Whis. I'll probably be repeating this on a couple of different videos just because I had a few really good points and I'm going to want to organize them in upcoming videos. My thing is to point this out, though. All of the characters that you named are directly tied to characters that are involved in the Dragon Ball Wish. How can Broly be stronger than Granola or Gas when he was present when they made the wish to be the strongest in the universe, including him? And the dragon confirms that they are stronger than Broly, as the only two people that they're not stronger than are Whis and Beerus in Universe 7. Okay, so Broly absolutely surpassed. Goku and Vegeta had already surpassed them. Look, we'll cover this in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one.